Dark Souls 1 Remastered. One of the greatest games ever made. I wouldn't say one of the greatest, it's definitely revolutionized a whole genre, that's for sure. Something. Anyhow, this game is pretty ancient, and there are a bunch of exploits you can do in this game. There are 2 exploits that I will be showing you how to do. And those 2 are the Souls Duplication exploit and the Item Duplication exploit. I'm sure most of you already know how to do these, but if you're new to Dark Souls 1 Remastered, or you never knew about these at all, then this will be the video, I guess. Just so you're aware, this only works on Remastered and on PC only. I'm unaware if it works on console like Xbox or PlayStation. I don't know. Anyhow, so as you can see, I already got through the Undead Asylum, and I'll be showing you my techniques on how to do these 2 exploits. So let's begin. And just for the record, this is my first video with commentary, so I'm probably going to sound odd. Yes, odd is the perfect way to sum it up. Anyhow, we're going to head straight to New London. Yes, New London. Okay, we're going to want to go over here. Pick up this soul nameless soldier, you'll see why. Also, you can start off as any class, just remember to start off with the master key. Unless you're playing as thief, then it already did it. What I'm trying to say is that always start off with the master key. Unless you're playing as thief. How's that? Because you get to do this. You get to go to Valley of Drakes early. Pick up this other soul of a nameless soldier, and now we go through the Valley of the Drakes. One thing about Dark Souls 1 that makes it so memorable, it's interconnected world. Everything connects all the way back to Firelink Shrine, which I think is pretty awesome. And really cool as well. Okay, so for this undead dragon right here, you're gonna want to pick up this item. You pick it up, he will not aggro, so hooray. And now we're gonna want to go all the way over there. So there's 2 blue drakes, and they're very difficult. So you're just gonna have to run past them and avoid them as best as you can. That can swipe you off the ledge, so just be aware. Also, he sounds like he's pretty loud. Alright, we made it. Go off this elevator. We're gonna want to rest at this bonfire right here. And unfortunately, you're gonna have to rest at it, because if you die, because you just touch it and you die, you don't respawn here. You have to actually rest at the bonfire in this game in order to respawn if you die. Also, there is a black knight around this corner. Be careful. I might die, so. Unnecessary. Anyhow. Grass Crest Shield, by the way. Amazing. Free chlorophy ring, basically. Oh my gosh, that knight is really coming after me. It's okay, he won't follow you all the way. So, that's good. There is a Titanite lizard that we're gonna want to kill up here. Thankfully, strike weapons actually knock them over. Alright that is actually really good because I'm going to show you, I'm going to use those two as an example for the item duplication exploit, for sure. Anyhow, we're basically going to Andre's workshop, basically, as I like to call it that. Avoid here. And talk to Andre.
Well, you must be a new arrival. I'm Andre of Astora. If you require smithing, then speak to me.
Learn his gesture if you want. That's optional. You don't have to. Okay, this is where I'm going to show you how to do the Souls duplication exploit. Go to purchase. You're going to want to buy the wooden arrows. You should be able to buy 735. Yes.
Don't get yourself killed. Neither of us want to see you go hollow.
Thank you, Andre. Okay. Go to browse items, go to the arrow icon, press on it, drop all 735, but then cancel. You'll see why. And now you're going to want to go over to your system option. I like to hover over quick game, and this is where you're going to want to use your mouse. As you can see my little cursor. Have your mouse cursor hover over the inventory icon, or this icon right here. And you're going to want your controller, whichever controller you're using, PlayStation or Xbox, doesn't really matter. And you're going to want to press the quick game and this icon at the same time. So, okay, that's not what you're going to want to do. This might take a little while. Okay, this is awkward. Okay, if you get this screen right here, then you're already like halfway. Also, remember before doing this, cancel drop all your arrows, and you'll see why. Because if we hover all the way down to the soul and name of soldier, it'll bring up the option behind us, and if you look in this corner right here, as you can see my cursor, use select item. You're going to want to hover over this, press it, use item quality, 735. That is literally the amount of arrows that we have. But we press OK, and if you look in the bottom right corner, yep, 588,000 souls in an instant. Congratulations, you now know how to do the souls duplication exploit. Alright.
Well, you need...
Speak to Andre. Buy all these if you want. I always do for every playthrough. Buy the rest of the wooden arrows. Yes. So you're at 999. No, not 9 in German, but just, you know. Okay. Now I'm gonna...
Don't get yourself...
Now remember those two brave souls that we picked up before this large soul in the name of soldier? We're gonna do the same thing again. This time we have 999. We're gonna want to do the same thing again. Okay. Okay, that's not what you're gonna want. Oh my gosh. Okay, this is hover over this, use select item, use item specified quantity, 999, look at the bottom right corner, and there you have it. Now there's a reason why I wanted over 1.5 million souls, because now I'm going to show you how to do the item duplication exploit. So, let's begin.
Well,
This is the hardest part. Go to standard arrow, go to the arrow section, here's my cursor. You're going to want your mouse cursor you're gonna, excuse me, you're gonna want your mouse cursor to hover over this arrow. And I find it easier to press the E key instead of your, well, I'm playing on Xbox, I'm using the Xbox controller, so it's my A button. So I find it easier just to use the E key on your keyboard. So you're gonna want to press the E key and your left mouse button at the same time. So, and it should come out like this. Okay, if you see this, you're hovering over the longswords, and you can purchase 999 longswords. This is literally what you're gonna need for this exploit. And as you can see, all my souls went away.
Go and get you something.
And if you want proof that you have 999 soul or long swords, try equipping it. You're now over encumbered, and you can't even roll. That's how you know. Okay. So now that we have 999 long swords, we can finally do the item duplication exploit. So, I'm gonna want to talk to Andre. This is what you're gonna need to do in order to duplicate items. That means souls, boss souls, weapon upgrades, even covenant items. Here's what you do. Since we bought 999 longswords, press this, cancel, then back out.
I'll be seeing you then. Be careful.
Cancel, and then, okay. Thank you, Andre. Thank you for carrying me. Now that we canceled that, we're gonna duplicate this Soul of Proud Knight right here. Go over here. We're just gonna, it looks just like we're doing the Souls duplication, but just bear with me. Okay, maybe not that. Okay. Hold on. Almost there. This is embarrassing. Okay. So remember, before doing this, remember to cancel the purchase of the longsword from Andre. Because now, if you go over to the Soul of Proud Knight, this time you're going to want to be hovered over drop, select item. Press that. If you were able to drop negative 998 Soul of Proud Knights, this is what will happen. Congratulations, you now have 99 Soul of Proud Knights. Oh, and that will just be on the ground, that's like nothing. So, and you can literally just... like, you can literally... This is how people get to max level really easily in this game. Like, it's... and as you can see, you can just... As you can see, you can literally just keep on going. And you can do this with pretty much all the other souls, like soul types as well. It's pretty crazy. Now, you can do the same thing with weapon upgrades as well. Yes, with weapon upgrades.
Well, you need...
Again, same thing. Go to Andre, go to his inventory, cancel purchase that longsword.
I'll be seeing.
And then pretty much do the same thing again. Okay, but this time you're going to want to click on the upgrade materials, and since Titanite chunks, you have to farm them off the Dark Rays from New Londo, this will save you plenty more time. Drops, remember to have it hover over drop select item. Do this, negative 998, and look at that. You can now upgrade any weapon you want in this game. And you can also do the same thing for covenant items. I'm actually gonna go fight the gargoyles and summon Solaire and see if I can, you know, get a something really fast, just to show you. First, I'm gonna need a... So, I'll be right back. Just give me a sec. Just give me a... Okay, I'm back. As you can see, I had to upgrade a few things, including my health, my stamina, and my bastard sword, just to defeat the gargoyles, and summon Solaire to get a sunlight medal, just to show you that you can duplicate Covenant items. And what you want to do, go to Andre, cancel purchase that longsword,
I'll be seeing.
go over here. Hover over sunlight metal. Make sure it says drop select item. There we go. 99 sunlight metals. And there you have it. That is how you do the item duplicate. That is how you do the soul and item duplication exploit. Yes. Now you can make Dark Souls 1 the easiest Souls game ever. Thank you.